The spill gods are with you. Hey, you guys, back with you. AITradingFutures.com. 10,457 on the session. Just passed about 36 minutes in. You go back and watch your previous episodes. You can see all the entries and exits. It took a couple of little losses in there. Mainly today, again, I've got losses on slippage, but I did close one out today for that $200 loss or $180 loss. You could go back and look at the previous episodes. Anyway, we're just sitting in here seeing what's going on the charts. Today, a little bit different. I got the volatility index up over here, watching it on the Renko. Just seeing what's correlating. They're watching it in background. We got the 4AI looking at everything. They watch the VIX heavy, put and call ratios as well. A lot of CBOE work they're doing over there. I'm using the TVC's version of the volatility index because it is 24/7. You guys might use a CBOE, and that's fine too. I don't have that subscription, so I only get it during market hours. But the TVC is what half the futures world follows. It tracks exactly to the penny. All right, so what we're doing is, I called it in the last video, we've just been doing basically the Patriot trade. That's your red, white, and blue PAs, your Patriot averages. They're very close, if not identical, to exponential moving averages. We like to call them the Patriot averages, red, white, blue. Easy for people to remember. 5, 10, and 20, also easy for people to remember. We got a red line set to 5 period, our white line a little thicker set to 10 period, our blue line a little thicker and set to 20 periods. So 5, 10, and 20, red, white, and blue. If you're reading your chart and you got red, white, and blue starting from the bottom up, that's bearish. If you're reading your chart, you're starting top down, that's bullish. Watching our Hortoga, watching our Renko, watching our little ashy candles. We're trying to get a run with no top, no bottom tails, a little chop city right now. I am looking to take a short here. I should have shorted that to 20. We get through the EMAs. We'll short it. We'll take a little small one right there. Just see what we get.
Order filled.
All right. What did I get? I think I took a $50 loss there. I was late. Sorry about that. Let's take it again here. 74% on our price change. I'm hoping she'll come our way. She didn't right out the bat, though, did she? All right, there we go. I took it, everybody. $1,600. $11,599 in the shop. I can't give you advice or tell you what to do. I'm showing you how I do it. Entertainment and education reasons only. I just called it. I'm calling it also because Tim's over here to give him some confidence too. And if what he's seeing, he's probably right. We bounced off this 20 EMA. It has held. Basically, we have look at this rascal go. I could have got out and not end up a little bit later. But I'm ninja scalping. You guys might be just betting not smaller. Now I'm only doing 5, but that's still a lot for a lot of people. That's $5,000. But anyway, you might be doing MNQ. You might even be doing the MES. The MES is following the same trade would have been over there. You see it bottom left corner of my screen. But anyway, I said, I'm going to take this if Bookmap comes with me and it breaks through the EMAs. Well, right before it got to the EMAs, Bookmap was giving me like a 30% chance that we got some momentum here. And so, and that we were biased to the downside. And look, we were. These impulse candles happen and they're somewhat predictable if you know the areas that you can expect them in and you got your trusty widgets with you. But look at that. That's a 40-point single 1-minute candle. That's why people trade the NQ, because you can take your fabulous setups that are designed to go for 24 hours, right? And condense them down to just get your profit out of the first 30 seconds. But your backup plan is, I was exaggerating, of course, but let's say you have your AI set up to only flag signals that are going to go that direction over 5 minutes. That gives you 5 1-minute candles. I'm in and out in a single 1-minute candle because I'm impulse hunting. I'm an impulse hunter. I'm trying to hunt impulses. I'm video gaming this, but I'm using high probability setups. And so inside of a high probability setup, that AI is saying this thing is going to, wherever it is now, it's going to be higher in 5 minutes. They don't know the points. They're just looking at a bunch of back end stuff. Just imagine 10 charts from bonds, stocks, options, DD bands, resilience, everything they're looking at, and they could give you the likelihood of 5 minutes. Well, I'm only trying to trade it for 30 seconds, but if my trade doesn't go with me initially, that gives me confidence to do the DCA. And guess what AI does? AI gives me the amount of the DCA and how many to do based on my risk and market condition. And that's usually how you see me be favorable. But it's not luck. This is skill. I'm not blindly doing it. I'm trading inside of a 5-minute setup that should be higher than my entry 5 minutes from now, but I'm betting bigger and I'm DCAing to get a better cost average so I can get out faster, which means it's even more secure for my capital. Hope that explained it the right way. But I'm also going to do some of these nighttime plays. Like I've done 4 of them in the last 6 weeks or so, and I only lost on that one. I did a 3,700 winner, a 3,400 winner, a big boy winner, and then that $2,100 loser. So I am going to do some of those overnight. But the only reason that they work is because I walk away from the screen. I literally came from a see profit, take profit background for decades. And so I'm letting AI psychologically morph me because I think it'd be a lot less risk. You know, if you go back and look at 12/11 of last year, I had that $80,000 loss day, and it took me 5-6 days to recover. And so it does happen. Everybody can blow up, and I like to take some of that human button pushing stuff out of it. Lower day here, you know, the lower day, be careful with it. Yesterday, the lower days were pretty dangerous. We wound up with beating them and going down, but the entries would be back up at the EMAs. Here we go. Got us the Twin Tower. The top of the Twin Towers. You know, yesterday I loved shorting those guys. I just feel like sitting on this money today. I got $11,599 made. It's 912 for sure. I'm not taking any trades after 930. There's no reason. You've got your money made. A DG5. Set your DG5 where you impress yourself if you hit it. And I'm still impressed when we see 10 grand up there. It's hard to do. But I had to put DG6, DG7 on there because I've been hitting it. I've been hitting the DG levels. Been hitting DG20. But let's just see here. I want to find a trade. That was a great trade. The wick up to the 20. You could have shorted that and made some bank. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. I really can't tell you why. Maybe it's because I was talking. I just wasn't feeling it. Sure want to see a green candle on our ashies go away. I like to see a red candle appear up there around the 20 period moving average, and then have Bookmap come with us, and then we'll short it 5 lots. It's in trickle mode right now, guys. Trickle mode. The other thing we'll be watching for right now, can we get a sideways action and draw us a box? Can we get flat top, flat bottom? Can we get a nice symmetrical wedge? You know, any of those energy producing moments that we love, that's what you're watching for as well. Right now, we're just slop city. The only thing you really got is to hope you get up to around your 20 EMA, because it's done it how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It's wicked up there. Really, there's no bodies close to it except that 907 body did close up there close to it. But to me, this still looks like we're going down, everybody. So it almost looks like I should short it here. Right now, we got a divergence. See there for a second, we had negative on our price change, but you could hear I could hear thump, 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 and no selling. So my drum was telling me volume pressure to long. Here goes you another wick to the 20. I'm starting to get a bias, and sometimes that's bad. There you go. I didn't push the button. Let's just see what happens. We got 3 45-second candles on your ASHI with no bottom tail. We got a descending Kuratoga. The Kuratoga. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to go with my country way. We got a descending Renko on your VIX. You got 3 bars down on the VIX. You got 3 bars up on your ASHI. Clean 2, no bottom tails. So that doesn't mean anything, but this could be the boner candle that we want to go long. I will take it right there to see if I can get a little money out of it.
Order filled.
Just took $200, y'all. Break of the 20. Bookmap was over on 75. Again, I just called you that we had 3 45-second clean ASHI candles. Now, this could be a run all the way to the VWAP. I'm going to wait for a 1-minute candle to close, and I'm also going to wait for the red, white, and blue to be our way, because that way, let's stack up some confluences here. Otherwise, we could just be ready for a big old impulse candle down and make bank. We already are developing a Twin Tower. If you was going to do my Twin Tower play, you would already be thinking about that. But you still, there it goes. It's going to develop. You want to still be with Bookmaps. This thing could just retrace half of that green candle and rocket ship to the top. All kind of possibilities. That's 10 minutes on this video. We took a little trade there. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Tim and I'll be right back. We're going at it. We're two Batmans, and our book maps are our Robins. That's the Batman and Robin duo. So like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Hit that notification bell.